had promised you earlier on that I'm definitely going to be sitting down with lovely people, and also we're going to be having positive and also inspiring conversations right here on our great couch. And right next to me, I have the man that does DJing, but not any sort of DJing. He specializes in amapiano music. And everyone at home, I'm definitely going to welcome him on the Hangout and also allow him to introduce himself onto our viewers. Welcome, Mr. How are you?
I'm good, thanks yourself.
I am good. Can you just please tell our viewers at home as to who you are and also what is it that you actually do?
Okay, I'm Lyle May. I'm born from Port Elizabeth. I'm a DJ. I specialize in piano, like you said. So yeah, I love piano.
Lovely stuff, man. And also, when it comes to having to be a DJ, it's not something that one wakes up from one morning and decides, well, this is what I want to do. So for me, I want to go back to when it actually started for you and what made you be sure that this is what you want to pursue for your journey.
Yeah. So in school, I had this friend. He was a DJ. So he had all this equipment and things. I didn't know what's going on. And like we used to bunk and stuff. We go to school and we'll go to his house and he'll kind of teach me. So the next year he left school, he didn't come back. So I lost interest. And then a few years later, I met this one guy. My mom used to teach him. So we got to know each other, and he's a DJ today as well, G De Souza. So he basically refreshed the memory from what I knew, and then I just took it from there.
So you would say that your DJing career started off by you being mischievous, some sort. But today you're definitely doing wonderful for yourself. And also, I just want us to get to talk about you, because when it comes to music, music is a variety and also it's wide. People can go however they want to express themselves. But why amapiano specifically for you?
I've been with amapiano like since it started, not started booming, but how can I say, like, I love the sound of amapiano. And if so, I look up to guys like Ukabza, the Small. Like, for me personally, he's my role model. So, yeah, I look up to him, so I move with him.
Yeah, I love
behind, at the back, yeah, I move with him behind.
Lovely stuff. And also let us getting to talk about the industry. As someone who is from outside, they see it as this glamorous and it's all glitz and glam and there are no worries and no stories. Let's get to talk about you being someone who is part of the entertainment, as to how much of challenges have you gotten to experience while within it?
It looks like it's nice and all of those things. Like, as a DJ, you struggle to get, especially in Port Elizabeth, you struggle to get like bookings because it's about who you know, basically. So it's not the experience that counts anymore. It's more of who you know, because you'll get DJs that will be DJing for like 2 months. They'll get the biggest gigs, and here you are DJing for 5 years, and the people, like, they don't even look your way, but so it's challenging, because it's more of like, it's not what you know, it's who you know, basically. So yeah, it does not look like it's all glitz and glam. Like, there are big struggles.
Lovely stuff. And also, earlier on, you mentioned that you're coming from the community, which is a Western, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know as to how have they perceived you as a DJ, and also you not basically being a DJ of hip hop, because we do know that, especially, I'm not trying to be racial here, right? But I'm just trying to be like statistics and also like states the fact. For the colored community, it's more of hip hop. And rap, and also like dropping bars. But you decided, well, you know what, I'm going to go the amapiano route. How have they actually perceived, and also how welcoming are they to your decision?
They support me. Like, a lot of the colored community supports me. It's all started, everyone loves deep house. So amapiano is similar to deep house in a way. And like some people, some of the colored people, they won't support, or you have to do a lot for them to support you. You'll have to, like, how can I say, you have to be out there for them to actually see you. But you get the ones that actually does support you from the start. But I get most of my support from the African people because they boost me. It's not normal for a colored guy to come and play piano. They more expect like rap or hip hop or something. So yeah.
Lovely stuff, man. And also going back home, how has your family, because we do know that it doesn't matter which race you're coming from,
Yeah.
all the parents want their kids to follow under a specific industry or career. For instance, they want the practical ones, which is being a nurse, a doctor,
Yeah.
police, lawyer. So for you to be like, Mom, Dad, I am going to do music.
No,
How have they received that?
my mom supports me. She supports me because I'm also studying digital marketing. So at least like I'm doing something constructive with my life. So yeah,
So
she supports me. She understands that I'm a DJ, late nights, early mornings.
lovely
Yeah.
stuff, man. And also, talking about early nights and about late nights and early mornings.
Yeah.
Pardon me there. I want to come to you and having to going into a gig as to how do you get to prepare yourselves to make sure that you accommodate the times that you are going to be playing at, and also you make sure that you accommodate your audience as well.
Okay, so depending on your time slot that you get, you'll know like you can't play the song that's trending the most on like let's say for 7:30 the night. You can't play a hit maker at 7:30. You have to go at the time, so it'll be like 7:30 to 8 o'clock, or 7:30 to let's say 10. You can play private school piano. So after that you can play your commercial piano, your sing along piano. So what I do is I'll go like an hour before my time, and then I'll just sit and observe as to
Okay.
what's going on, what's happening around, and according to the time that I get, I'll know what to play. I don't come with a preset, so I just go and the crowd will basically tell me what to play.
Lovely
Yeah.
stuff, man. And also, being in front of people, it does bring nerves. It
Yeah.
does bring some sort of self-doubt. How do you get to manage self-doubt and also nerves?
There's sometimes like your hands shake. It does get nervous. You do get nervous. Especially if it's a big crowd and like in another city, basically you feel more at ease in another city than what you feel at home, because now people know you here, and it's full, so you don't want to make a mistake or anything. So yeah, I just do my thing.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Go there, do your thing that you're getting paid for. Well, lovely viewers, what we're going to do right now is to take a quick short ad break, and then we'll be coming back right after that ad break. So please make sure that you guys definitely do not change the dial, because us as the Hangout team, we'll be right back after this. Betunala, Sibuyile, and also we are still doing a banger of a show right here on The Hangout, which you can simply find on our favorite home station, which is Mpumakapa TV. That is on DSTV channel 260 and also available on the Free Vision Play app. And also Sikona nakumakasi onxibelelwano on Facebook, it is at Mpumakapa TV, and also our WhatsApp line, it is 0836900530, and also our email if you want to send us something and also you want to be part of this show. All you had to do is to email info@mpumakapatv.co.za. just like that, you now ungazibona uhleli apha on the grey couch. But right now we are still sitting with Ulail right here on the grey couch, which is basically going to be telling us as to how does he get to make sure that he stays out of the crowd, and also he markets himself more well. Lane, welcome back to the Hangout. Kusenjani?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Good stuff. And also for me, I just want to now get into making sure that you stand out from the rest of the DJs, or to say I'm a piano DJs, because we do know that the industry is quite big now,
it's big.
and also everyone is an amapiano DJ. So for you, how are you able to make sure that you stand out from the market?
I make sure my sets are fire. I like, how can I promote myself, I invest in myself basically. So when I come to a gig, I make sure I give it my best at all times.
Yeah.
I'm not there for to play around. Like, I'm not there to play. I'm there to come and work, and that's it.
So you would say that you take the ones and twos as your office space?
Yeah, that's my office.
That's your office. Lovely, man. Listen, that's the coolest place to have an office. And also, because earlier on you did mention that you're also studying. So now I want to come to you to find out actually how do you get to manage and also manage your time while still being in the industry that is very demanding, which is entertainment, and also pursuing your academics on the side.
Okay, so what I'm studying goes hand in hand with the DJing, because I have to market myself to be put out there so people can actually see me. And what I'm studying is digital marketing. So you learn about how to attract a certain audience when I'm studying. So I basically what I'm studying, I practice with myself via DJing. So yeah, it's good. I manage, like, my classes are in the morning, in the afternoon. My gigs are at night.
At night.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
And weekends.
And also, I just want to know, is there any way, because right now I believe that you're only just playing songs that are out there. Is there any gap whereby maybe you might produce some of your own singles, some of your own albums, EPs, something like that?
In the future, when I'm done, like, I don't want to do too much.
Yes.
So I don't want to put too much on my plate. So once I get my studies out of the way, and then I can focus on that, because then I know, okay, at least
now you've got time for
I've got
producing.
time now. Yeah.
Lovely stuff, man. And also when it comes to having to prepare for your sets, because obviously you can't just rock up to an event or to a gig just with the mentality that you're just going to play there, right? You have to go home and prepare your sets, make sure that your song selection is appropriate for this crowd, it's appropriate for this venue. How do you get to do that? And also because of, I believe it's not just something that you do onto your laptop or onto your ones and twos, but it does take some sort of spiritual attachment for you, so that you get to connect to the music, so that the music connects to the audience. So for you, how do you get to do that, and also be able that with the music that you're going to play, it also gives out your own personality?
Yeah, so I have my own type of piano that I like personally, but I can't play what I like personally to a crowd that is not gonna, like, they won't be able to can relate or whatever, but depending on what type of crowd it is. So what I do is, like, I sit on my laptop and I look for music. Like, I search, I go deep into, like, the piano genre. So I sit and I look, and I put kind of like a playlist together basically, and then I'll know, like, okay, let's say for an example, let's say, okay, this crowd is more of a sing-along type of piano crowd. I'll know, okay, no, I can play now, for example, the Umtuda songs, like Kabza songs. Yeah.
Lovely, man. That's very lovely. And also now it's December and people actually want to go out to places that are popping. So we just want to know as to where you're going to be playing for the rest of December.
Okay, so this weekend I'm out at, tomorrow night, Friday, I'm out at Retro for Serpential. And then the Saturday, The Saturday, I'm back at Retro. Yeah, I'm back at Retro. Sunday is quite big because then I have Sunday the 15th is Mr. Game Time at it's actually a guest house type of vibe. Yeah, and also I have our lounge in North End. I've kind of forgot my other one.
Your other ones. Well, he's a booked and busy man,
Yeah,
so that's why you forgotten. But also, when it comes to having to make sure to treat yourself as a brand, let's get to talk now about who do you get to collaborate with, and also the people that you bring close to you. What sort of people are they? Are they people that feed onto what is it that you're doing, or you just going with the vibe with them?
I go with the vibe. Yeah, I just vibe. Like, um, I just vibe with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a people's person, so I make sure if you're happy, I'm happy. Yeah, that's the kind of personality that I have. So I never get cross or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm easy. I'm
Easy
chill.
to go with.
Yeah, I'm
man.
chill to go with.
Lovely
Yeah.
stuff. And also for people to be able to book you, where can they get hold of you and also send in their interest for booking?
Okay, so I have management, media fusions, concept media fusions,
Okay.
media fusion concept. Sorry,
Media Fusion
concepts. Yes,
Okay.
you can get them on Instagram, as well as myself. You can get me via my social media handles.
Which
And
are?
Lao
Social
May
media?
SA.
Okay.
Instagram.
Lyle May
SA.
SA.
Yeah,
Sure.
Instagram.
Instagram, okay.
And Facebook Lao May, TikTok Lao May. You'll find me there, yes.
Thank you so much for joining us right here on the Hangout,
No
man.
problem.
Definitely cannot wait to see you playing on one of the big venues. And I've seen your profile. You're such a hardworking man. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this guy, he's onto something. Well, everyone, and also if you guys want to see him on the ones and twos and also making sure that he entertains you with music, which is amapiano, you can definitely check out as to where he will be. All you have to do is to just follow him on the social media details that he has given out, which is Lail May SA on Instagram. And yes, it's been definitely lovely. What we're going to do right now is to take a short quick ad break, and then we'll be right back after this. Well, beautiful people, welcome back from an ad break. And also right now, what are we going to do is we're going to take a short, quick nyana traveling to actually go and see as to is Lail really an amapiano DJ? And also we're going to check out his set and also Sikesi enjoy him, and we're trying new things. It's December, so please check out the next one. beautiful people, welcome back from an ad break. And yes, usahleli nathi ke apha on the Hangout, which is on channel 260. It's on your DSTV, and also we are available on the free Vision Play app. All you have to do is to just download. And right now, I'm sitting next to Mr. Nyameko Magongo, and Kenake uzakasicelele as umququzeleli, and also someone who is part of the JB Magongo Foundation. Uba, why did they decide to mabaqale this golf challenge day that is going to be happening on the 26th of December? But okongoku, let us welcome him on the Hangout. Welcome, Bhuti Kunjani.
Siyaphila sis, kunjani kuni?
Siyaphila nathi. For people at home abangakwaziyo, cela ubaxelele nje igama lakho, and also which foundation are you coming from?
Unyameko Magongo, ndithunyiwe mna yi-JB Magongo Foundation. Obviously we are pushing ivangeli le JB Magongo Golf Challenge esiyenza every Boxing Day.
Lovely. And also, going back to Vangeli and Ilpushayo, which is the JB Magongo Golf Challenge happening on the 26th. I want to know from you as to why start this beautiful initiative, and also it's been going for many years. How were you guys able to make sure that it goes on and also it feeds back to the community?
Look, this initiative, it's one, it's a family legacy. I mean, ayondwintsha, our forebearers otamkhulu bethu started what we are doing.
Lovely.
So in 2018, our father, Reverend Umagongo, challenged us. Ukuthi, now that golf transformed our family, thina sizakwenza ntoni? Because we sit in places where we have a history, apartheid and all of that, but relatively, compared to abanye abantu, we are privileged as abantwana bakhe. So it was his challenge ukuthi, what are we going to do for e-communities that we come from, e-communities that actually shifted in needle for our family. So it's really about shifting in needle for our communities, because we know what sport can do in terms of betterment, families and communities and nations.
Lovely stuff, man. And also the fact that you guys, yes, you started this initiative, but you were like, you know what, we want to involve our very own people, and also we want to bring golf to communities there too. So I want to go back to when you were sitting down and also restructuring it, and not deciding to take it to abantu who already know it, but you decided to take this golf and in knowledge of people who actually didn't know anything about it. How did you guys get to that point?
Look for us, it's been I said earlier on, it's been a challenge. And when we were challenged, we had to then do a research and go back to history, and we actually discovered ukuthi our communities, black communities in particular, have a history of golf. Yes, Eastern Cape is known strongly nge-rugby, is known nge-cricket, is known nge-boxing. But when we were challenged, we actually realized ukuthi sure, in our own family we have a history of golf that goes far as 1940s. Where our grandparents organized themselves. I mean, there's a badge. I always look at it and say, sure, Babu, you've taken us as a nation very far, where our grandfather and his peers started what was then called the Port Alfred Bantu Golf Club, which is today called Inemato. So when we sat with Inemato back in 2018, we started then that research, and we realized ukuthi there's a history of golf in black communities. I mean, if they could then, those days, find just a sport or open felt and actually start teeing off, because black people were not allowed into golf courses. They only got allowed into them, I think, in the mid-60s, 1960s. So you can imagine we have a history that traces back to E40s in our family, but they did what they could do. They shifted communities without the education through golf, and only in the mid-60s, black people, or Tato or Papua, from Durban. In fact, was one of the first black golfers that he could not receive his prize
Yeah.
because he was Indian. He received his prize outside the clubhouse because black people were not allowed in a clubhouse. Yet this man beat everyone, whether you were white or black, whatever the case may be. He could compete, which means from a human perspective, sport is a common denominator that brings people irrespective of their background. So we take from that history where we're saying, hang on, if our forebearers could use the little they had to change their communities, we are better off. Yes, it's tough in our country. I mean, the history of apartheid still runs deep in our nation, but we are better off. I mean, I sit here, I can speak English like,
lovely.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've got networks in the industry. Others have networks in the industry. If we can put those networks together and stop complaining on Twitter or on Facebook and actually deal with the issues, with the dysfunction in our communities, our communities can be in better places by us just doing what we complain about. That maybe our government or whatever the case may be is not doing. But what are you doing? Because you are better off. People in the 1940s changed communities with the little they had.
Yeah.
We're now in beyond millennia.
Lovely stuff. But Nyameko, you're getting me deep into politics, man. But Ngogo, I want to know, because the JB Magongo Golf Challenge, it's not only specifically catered for kids, but you guys decided, well, we're going to cater for all genders. We're going to cater for all ages. Let's get to talk about that. And also you guys not deciding to only focus on a certain group, but deciding to put the whole community together.
Look, for us, we've got three key objectives. One is to identify talent, that is there, support that talent, and hopefully we can showcase them enough to make golf their career path. So that's one of the objectives. The other objective is really about social cohesion. I mean, yesterday, June 16, is supposed to be Reconciliation Day in our nation. Yet, if we are truthful, our communities are not cohesive in how they relate. So this golf tournament seeks to then bring the different communities together and actually break bread together through these platforms. And lastly is to deal with the issues of poverty, because each time we are hosting these tournaments, local communities, local SMMEs are able to provide their products, their services, whether it's a roster cook for catering, whether it's videography, photography, for those who take special photos and videos for us, those who transport our juniors for free. So for us, it's really about those three objectives. Let's showcase talent. Let's get our communities to relate together, and let's break the issue of poverty in our local communities.
Lovely stuff. And also, lastly, before I let you go, what can people actually get to expect on the 26th?
On the 26th, it's a competitive game, whether you are a senior golfer, whether you are a junior golfer, because one of the primary intentions for us is to go to the top golf courses so that people can compete fairly and actually enjoy the camaraderie of other golfers, whether it's other juniors or whether it's other senior golfers. And it's really just to have fun after Christmas. Obviously, we're targeting serious golfers, so people don't mind that after Christmas they actually are looking forward to an activity on Boxing Day, and we're saying come to golf. Let it also be an opportunity to introduce yourself to this sport. Yes, it's perceived to be an expensive sport, but through these platforms, we are making it accessible. So golf is for everyone.
Lovely stuff. Siyabulela kakhulu bhuti Nyameko for joining us right here on the Hangout. Well, lovely people at home, nizivele ke ngokwenu that they bring all the things that you need to know, especially about golf, and also they're trying to make sure that they're breaking the stigma of poverty and also our communities not being well informed about the sport. But beautiful people, you guys do know that we definitely love to make sure that we plug you with places to go and also events to check out for. And also, you guys do know that it's the favorite part of the show for all the people that make sure we bring the Hangout together. So right now, we're definitely going to check out the Geek Guide for today. Let's go on the Geek Guide. Beautiful people, I hope you guys definitely enjoyed the show today. It's definitely been lovely. But okwangoku, from me and my guys, the guys that make sure that I look good on screen and also that make sure that the show goes seamlessly, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us right here on the Hangout on channel 260, which is Mpumakapa TV. But okwangoku, what we're going to do is to say love, and we're going to leave you till we meet again.